Hey, horror fans, once again, it's the Horror Miser Monty G. It's time to do my first video review for Wildeye Releasing. Yes, and the first one I'm going to do is Killer Campout. Oh boy. Killer Campout is a 2017, I guess you could say it's a slasher horror picture. It was directed by Brad Twigg. He also wrote it along with James Edwards and Matt Hill. It stars Herschel Gordon Lewis, George Silver, and Nina White. Now, again, this is from Wildeye Releasing. They sent me a bunch of movies over, and I decided to go on ahead and review this first one, and let's see what I thought about this particular slasher picture called Killer Campout. Now, the premise of this particular horror picture or slasher picture is simple. Two youth counselors bring a group of emotionally troubled teens deep into the woods for a weekend of solitude and confrontational therapy. The trip turns deadly when they are terrorized by a cannibalistic hermit with a thirst for blood. Ooh, oh yeah. Yeah. Now, this film is kind of easy to review. Now, obviously, for people who are not familiar with Wildeye Releasing, basically what they are, they're a distribution company. Basically what they do is they take independent films such as this one that obviously do not have the necessary funds to distribute the movies themselves. So they go on ahead and distribute the movies for them, particularly on DVD, so that way they can at least get their work out there. And this is one of those films. Now, obviously, there's some. This obviously isn't a major motion picture based upon what you saw in the credits or what you see in the movie. You can tell this is very, very nicely shot for an independent movie. You know they didn't have the budget based upon what I saw in the movie. I thought I give them an E for effort. And that's the best I can do is I can give them for this movie. Now, don't expect any great story or great writing from this film. Basically, you just, when the film begins, you see these two people, they're strung up, and this really weird psychotic guy, he kills the guy and unfortunately rapes the girl. She gets pregnant, she gives birth, and I guess he raises her up. And several years later, we see this whole bunch of groups of people sitting there at a camp, and all of a sudden they get picked off one by this same guy, and I guess there's two of them now, based upon how the kills are taking place. Overall, the film looks okay. They did a pretty good job at filming it. There's some nice outdoor shots that you see on there. So I do give them credit as far as their production value is concerned. So they did spend some money on how they filmed this one. Unfortunately, they did not film enough as far as the sound quality is concerned, because unfortunately, who did their ADR did not do a great job, because you can tell when they talk, they're not matching their mouths when they speak, especially some parts of the film. They really did not do a good job on that part when they went to the editing part of the film. The one thing I will give them credit for is their practical effects. Now, of course, you know, this is not the best practical effects, but I do give them an A for effort because the practical effects are pretty good here. You got some nice on-screen kills, there's blood everywhere, there's guts everywhere, you got some excellent on-screen kills, so I do give the people credit for their practical effects. Hey, they're better than some of the CGI effects that we saw in The Nun. Don't expect any particular great acting in this film. It's passable for what the film requires them to do. You're going to have some terrible sound effects again because the ADR doesn't match. You're not going to get any great effects at all. People just feel like they're reading their lines. Wow, Mary, we got to find them. We need to get out of here. Come on, let's go. That's how they deliver their lines. They're just flat. There's no effect in their voices. One guy just screams, "No!" when his supposedly girlfriend gets killed. But you can tell that, again, because of the poor sound editing they did in this film, it's terrible. But what to expect? You pay for what you get. So overall, it's not a bad film. I've seen worse films than this one. If you like dumb, fun horror pictures, you like gratuitous nudity, because this thing is full of gratuitous nudity, you want to see some excellent gore effects, this is your movie. You want to turn your brain off for about I'd say about a good 70 minutes, and then Killer Campout, here's your movie. I'm pretty sure some people will enjoy it because it does have some good practical effects, some gratuitous nudity, gratuitous nudity. I'll get this right. Nudity, I'll get that right. And, you know, it is what it is. It's nothing more, nothing less. I mean, it's like what you expect back. I'm pretty sure that there are better movies out there than this one, but there are certainly definitely worse movies than Killer Campout. Yes, I'm talking to you, Slender Man, and you, Bye Bye Man. So, the Horror Miser is going to open up his vote, and I'm going to give Killer Campout 1.5 out of my 5 gold coins. So I'm going to give Killer Campout 1.5 out of my 5 gold coins. It is what it is. It's, I did enjoy some parts of the film, so I'll give them credit for doing that much. So my horror fans, have you seen Killer Campout? What do you think about it? Did you enjoy the gore effects? And did you actually have some fun with this particular movie? Leave your comments on your comment section below and tell me what you thought about Killer Campout. So, horror fans, that's my video for today. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up because it does help the channel a lot. And once again, if this is your first time here, please hit the subscriber button. Ring that notification bell. That way you can come and enjoy the horror experience with me, the Horror Miser Monty G. And as always, all my social media links will be down in the description box below as well. Once again, my name is Lamont Smith, better known as the Horror Miser Monty G. And always remember, horror rules. Vince, take us home. We're out.